Welcome, ladies and gents, to another casted game. We are live on Twitch right now, and this is live on the ranked ladder. And we have two opponents here, around 1650 elo, 1700 elo, so definitely not bad players. And I always like to try and find those unusual civs, those civs that we don't normally come across on the ladder too much. And this is a civ right here, Inca, that I have played recently on stream. And I got a love-hate relationship with them, a little bit like India, really. I got a love-hate relationship with them. They seem quite straightforward, but then I always seem to struggle with them. So let's see how a higher elo player does it compared to me. So on the bottom left part of the map here, we have Sokaka. So Sokaka here, playing as the Incans in the cyan. And on the top right part of the map, we have Total King here, playing as the Germans in the red. So two decent players here. Now, a little bit of background on Sokaka. We have a 97% play rate for Inca, 52% win rate. We have over 1,400 games played on actual Age of Empires 3 on the ladder. So, a lot of stuff going on there. I'm not too sure about Total King. Let me just check. Total King. Oh, God. And let me sneeze as well. So, Total King, 98% play rate for Germany. So two mains here. We have a German main and an Inca main. Let's see how this one goes down. We're not going to make any excuses up for anyone here. Both of them should know how to play. And let's have a look at this treasure here. 90 food going to be coming in here for Sokaka. Very, very nice. That's going to massively help the age up here. And let's have a quick look at the deck. So we have, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, but let's have a look at the deck regardless. So what do we have? We do have 600 wood, 700 coin, the classic unit shipments that you see in the second age, the Chimu, the spear, the bow. We do have Career. This is the one I have in my deck. I like Career. 2 war huts is very, very classic. Interestingly, the Amara support. Now, I don't really have this card anymore because the Chasquets are not as good anymore. This was kind of like a meme thing when Chasquets were actually not broken, or they sort of were broken a little bit. You could use them, because of the unit type and how they were tagged, you could use them as pretty decent actual infantry units. And they were kind of scary, but it's not used as much now. Chichiburin, sorry, is a really popular one as well that you're going to need if you go for a Kanchibu. So, two main strategies for Inca is the Fast Fortress and the Boom. Fast Fortress and the Boom. Two big things and two main strats that you're going to see Inca players go for. So, if we were going against Germany here, what are we going to be expecting? So, Germany has many options. You can go for a nice tower rush in the second age. You can go for a semi-fast fortress. You can go for a fast fortress. Many options that you can do. So I don't know. If I was playing against Germany, I'd probably want to try and play defensive. So I'd probably go for a boom. I'd probably stay in base. I have the plumed spearmen. I have the 600 food here. I can get 5 plumed spearmen if I need to. So I think playing in base would be quite good for me. Although saying that, we're seeing a fast fortress. Of course we are. We're seeing people already on gold. We've got Vils on gold here. We've got 200 gold already. We're 100% going for a fast fortress. And we're going to see how this one goes down. Total King here, a little bit behind on the age up. Going to be aging up with the Quartermaster. So 400 wood is going to be coming in. So we're going to be getting a good old TP down in transition. Now, Germany is a very tempo-centric civ. They're very good when you get in the third age. You can really, like, you could just bash out so many cards from Germany, and they're really good because of the fact that you get extra Ulans with your shipments. So they can be really good early on in the third age, but we'll see how this goes. So Quartermaster coming in, and Sokaka here is already aged up and immediately sending 700 coin. What did he age up with? He aged up, I believe, he aged up with the TP. Yeah. I think it was the 2 building travails, right? Is that correct? But where's the other building? Aha. He's putting one here, so he's going for... Interesting. Okay. He's going for the native TP, and he's going for a normal trade post. So interesting. Sometimes you can go for 3 priestess, which can be really good because priestesses on the community plaza, they give you really, really good XP. You get great XP trickle, and that can really help when you're going for a 3rd age. Now, Inca is so quick with getting into the next stage, and the reason that is because you have canchas helping you produce food, so it just helps even more. You also have, of course, you have 3 villager shipments, so all that good stuff is going to really help you. And we're going for a fast stage up, ladies and gents. So we're going to be getting in the next stage like sub 6 minutes. It's kind of mental how quick you do age up here. So let's see what the next step is here for Sakaka. And here is the native TP. We do have access to quite a few things. Let's have a look at some of the text. We've got gather work rate from trees, which could be quite good. We've got bounties on walls. And we've got some Yoruba riders and all sorts there. So lots available. Not too sure what we're going to be using that native TP for. I mean, the gather work on the wood is quite good, I guess. But we are going to see a classic Machu Picchu. And we're going to see our first 2 Ulans coming in from Germany. Immediately, those vills are going to be scurrying away under the TC. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing an age up coming in from Total King very shortly. Yes, we do see, of course, 700 coin. So, oh, actually going for interesting. So maybe some mercenary play here. We do see a saloon coming in. Now, he has to be very, very careful with this travois here. He does not want to lose it. This is very risky against Germany because they have Ulans all over the map. So Sakaka here has got to really... He's got to keep an eye on this. Off he goes. Is he going to survive? That's the question. It's a very risky thing. So we are going to see a slight forward. Ooh! Oh, that's so lucky. That was so risky, man. Honestly, that was crazy. I don't think I would have done that. If I was against Germany, I would have just stuck that thing in base. And that would have helped me just protect my vills. And yeah, this is a lot here. So we see an aggressive opening here. We've got a nice palace going down. We've got Total King here currently on the age up, and we are going to be seeing the exiled prince. So fast age up, wants to keep up with the tempo, wants to keep in line with Total King here. With Sakaka. And we're starting to see some canchas going down here as well. The eco's really weird with Inca when you do a fast fortress. I always find. I think it's really strange. We're seeing lots of vills on coin. It's kind of just an even spread. That's kind of how you need to do it. Have just an even amount. Because the canchas are going to help you with the food as well. Remember, canchas, it's like 1.5 vills on canchas right now. We've got some on berries for some reason. Not too sure why. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to be losing that vill. Wants to probably get vill HP, I would say. We are now going to see, of course, immediate Haraka shipment and a further 5 Harakas. I would go bolus here if it was me. I wouldn't go another batch of Harakas because of Ulans. I'd go bolus. Total King here now is actually going for armor pistoliers. So maybe actually getting some Chasqui. Chasqui are the anti-units for mercenaries. The Chasqui here. Good against treasure guardians, but they are very good against mercenaries. Another, there it is. We got the 12 Haraka push, ladies and gents, coming in. Going to be working on this. Can we get this down? This is going to be huge. Is Total King going to get the batch out? Is he going to get an armor pistolier out in time? Don't think he is. Oh! Is he going to get one out? Oh! No, that's huge. That's absolutely massive for Sakaka here. So he's done a real good job there. And we are going to be seeing the German Black Riders coming in now. Going to be quite problematic, I think, to be honest. He's going to be training another 5 Harakas. And going for some bolus. And maybe another cancha can be dropped down here. We've got a little bit of excess wood. Yeah, another cancha. I see the kind of split. It's an interesting one. It is an interesting one. But I like that the fact that from the palace, you can create any kind of unit you want. You've got your war hut units. The only downside is you can't upgrade any units from the palace. So You do need to think about getting a war hut down at some point. And yeah, we don't see any villagers being created either at the moment. So really lacking in the resources or the eco department. 23 settlers. And remember, settler wagons are kind of like... The settler wagons are a little bit more than... They're like 3 villagers. I think it's 3 villagers. Was it 2.5? 2.5, 3 villagers. So... Yeah, he's got a lot of eco. No, it's 2 villagers, isn't it? I can't remember now because I'm getting mixed up with Age of Mythology. Can't remember. Now I'm going to see some Stratiots now coming in from the... oh, dear. Oh, dear. No, this is absolutely diabolical here. Oh, no, no, no. You definitely don't want to see this. This gold mine getting absolutely raided. Wowee. The bolus here, able to snare. They're one of the only units that have ranged snare. Oh, my lord. That's a lot of vills being taken down. Wow, that's like a third of the economy has just gone in a blink of an eye. Wowee. That's scary. And now we are going to start seeing some big old macemen coming in. I don't know what's going to be good against Black Riders here. I guess just bolus, right? They are good against light range cavalry as well. So, yep. They're good against all kind of cavalry. Which is nice. But wow, that's just immediately going down again. Not being able to really get that up. We do see, is Sakaka here going to see... I think he's just going to start sieging that TC. He's got the macemen here. They're going to be very good against siege. They're also good against, like, heavy infantry, heavy cav. Bolus here. Going to need to be there on standby. Doing some good sieging. Remember, the macemen do have 10% siege resistance as well. And they actually have the range resistance, which is the interesting thing. And we do now see the Jaeger shipment coming in. This is going to be the only problematic thing for Sakaka here is the Jaegers. Very, very scary. Not really any answer here. Is going to need some Chimus. But yeah, doing this is definitely not the answer. This is not the answer, ladies and gents. Because you are going to lose quite a lot of units doing this. He's going to continue with, like, Bolus Warriors and Harakas. 21 range... They're slightly outranged the Jaegers, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a couple of those Harakas easily getting picked off there. It's a little bit scary. Yes, Chimus are definitely needed. I'd back off here. We're losing too much. Definitely losing too much. We've really thinned out the Bolus Warriors here. Macemen. Oh, Macemen there doing a crazy AoE attack. But they are actually easily going to get cleaned up here. So good defense from Total King here. Real overstep for Sakaka. He didn't need to do it. He could have just waited for the Chimus. And now he's lost a lot of his bolus. And the bolus was meant to be for the Black Riders. Those Black Riders, man, they're so tanky. Yeah, these Chimus are not going to do it, I don't think. He is going to run them in, though. Remember, running them in increases the speed. Oh dear, perfect pop of the Ulan though. I think it's a GG at this point. I don't see any way out of this. He did do quite a bit to the economy though, but he's only got 21 villagers. He hasn't been making any kind of vills. And Total King, on the other hand, does have a better economy. And there is the GG, ladies and gents. Some mistakes definitely making. I think overstepping with the bolus. Losing all the bolus there was not the plan. We just needed to back off, I think. But great Vil raid, though, on the north side. Really, really good. But the defense there from Germany was just too good. I still think you can fast fortress, but I don't know. I think you needed some Chimus. But it's difficult because you don't have a war hut. You don't have a war hut. You have 5 canchers. As I say, the 1,000 wood could be a good option. Hey, Shiny Pudding, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, you could go for the Plumed Spearmen are even also not a bad shout. But yeah, like they're not going to be upgraded. That's the problem. So that's why he's going for the third age units, because they're fine. If you go for the war hut units, you're not going to have them upgraded because you don't have a war hut. So a lot of the time you are forced in making bolus, but I would really recommend getting a war hut down. And that's why sometimes going double war hut can be quite good. So, and also he didn't go 5 vils either. He could have gone 700 coin then 5 vils, but he didn't, and that could have helped with his economy. And he really went all in with his unit shipments there, and unfortunately it didn't work out.